So let's go to the wiretapping, or the anti-wiretapping. Please don't get me wrong, I'm not opposing these amendments to the anti-wiretapping law, o kung meron man, meron lang siguro ilang punto ako na pwedeng erase, especially in the course of plenary debates. But let me just state that sa tingin ko po, ganitong mga anti-wiretapping law, ang pinaka-importante po dito is to try to strike a healthy, good balance between two objectives. Any anti-wiretapping law in any jurisdiction would have twofold objectives. One is, of course, successful detection, investigation, prosecution, and perhaps even prevention of criminal, wrongful, or impermissible activity through the interception of relevant information or communications. That is a very legitimate public purpose and therefore constitutionally permissible. Yung isa sa isang banda naman po, yung isang objective, and that is actually implicit, inherent, and always expressed in any anti-wiretapping law, is to enhance the security of persons and property through the protection of private communications from unlawful interception, appropriation, and use, including those that may potentially be scandalous, embarrassing, and discrediting, but having no criminal investigation value or use. Agree po tayo doon. Dalawang purpose po yon. We're trying to strike a balance here. A balance between the two in order to empower law enforcement authorities, but without subjecting the populace to the tyranny of unlawful intrusion into private affairs. Granted ho yan. Wala ho sigurong makaka-dispute yan. So, in trying to craft the necessary amendments to our anti-wiretapping law, importante po, we should always be conscious about striking this healthy balance. Hindi po pwedeng maging one-sided lang ang track natin na in our zeal to really strengthen our law enforcement capabilities ay nakakalimutan mo natin respetuhin ang mga karapatan, especially the rights of privacy, na wala na hong legitimate purpose yung paggamit ng wiretapping na to kung ganun ang kung hindi tama ang paggamit ng batas. Di ho ba? I just want to put it on record that that is my contribution to the discourse on these very important pieces of legislative measures. Kasi sa akin, hindi na mo siguro talaga issue yung mga tungkol sa ito bang anti-wiretapping law natin noon? Ano ba ang comprehended? Ito ba ay tungkol lang sa wire communications? Hindi na mo siguro, di ba? I think this covers also not only wire communications, but even electronic communications. Kasi dun pa lang sa ating Human Security Act, na-broaden na ho talaga yung scope ng ating mga anti-wiretapping law. So having said that, ang gusto ko lang mong punto dito, ayaw ko sanang tanungin ito o ayaw ko sana hong erase ito. Kasi syempre, hindi naman siguro pagkakaila. Kasi may mga nagsabi na sa akin, matagal nang natap ang aking mga cellphone. Di ba? So what legitimate purpose is being served? Kung ganun, terrorist ho ba ako? O dahil yung sinasabi ng iba, na-cuddler ako. Yun ho ba ang purpose kung bakit tinatap ang mga cellphones ko ngayon? I don't expect anyone to answer that question. I'm just thinking aloud. So huwag na ho tayong maglukuhan. Di ba? At mahilig kasi ako manood ng mga detective stories eh.
Do you want to comment?
You want to respond to that?
Yes, Madam Senator.
Your Honor, I am also suspecting that my cell phone is being tapped. So we are in the same boat.
If that is true, assuming, Director General De La Rosa, assuming totoo rin po yan, na nakatap din ang inyong cellphone, sino mo kayang gagawa nun? Kasi yun ang susunod kong itatanong. Granting, itong pinakasuspecha ko, kasi ibang tao lang naman na nagsasabi sa akin na tap na yung cellphones mo, matagal ng tap yan. But my attitude always is, I don't care. But why should I care about that na I don't care. Pwede nilang pakinggan lahat yan, you know. Anyway, I'm not the one violating the law. I'm not the one violating the rights of others. That is always my attitude. Kaya tinatawanan ko lang yung mga ganong advice. Ingat ka, nakatap ang telepono mo. So kayo rin po, Director General De La Rosa, assuming ho, na totoo din yan, na nakatap din ang inyong cellphones, sino kaya gumagawa niyan?
Your Honor, the technology, we have no control over the technology. Mayroon tayong mga foreigners na mayroong technology na gano'n at wala tayong control over sa kanila. They can monitor our conversation from a faraway place. So,
yun ang problema natin ngayon.
Yun ang problema natin.
Ang problema natin ngayon, we're trying to improve our laws, our own laws, correct? Ng anti-wiretapping law. Para naman, ma-empower nga kayo, matulungan nga kayo, na mas magiging magaling kayo sa pag-perform ng mga trabaho nyo, but at the same time, we should be conscious about also protecting and upholding the rights of persons, the private rights, the rights to privacy, etc. So, assuming magawa na natin yan, maganda na yung ating mga batas, na-cover na natin yung two objectives na yan, we were able to really strike a very good balance between those two objectives. Pero ang problema pala, any other foreign country can also, you know, can also intercept. But our laws would not cover them, would they, SOJ?
That's right, as of this moment. But may I be allowed to limit or to give an example with respect to the NBP?
Yes, please.
Last July 20, almost all the officers and men guards of the NBP were changed by their SAF troopers. And on July 20 and July 21, we recovered almost 200 cell phones, 1.6 million pesos, drugs, shabu, jammers, boosters, and many other contrabands that are not allowed inside the Bilibid. Now, even after the confiscation, there are several more searches, and that in the first day, the building 14, which we know is the most where the high-profile inmates are housed, there was no cell phone confiscated, despite the confiscation made during the first day. But in the following day, they thought perhaps that the SAF will no longer conduct any search. Nakakuha sila ng 22 pieces of cell phones, etc.
In the building 14?
In building 14.
Wow. Why is that so?
So
The building 14 is supposed to be a secure area. Kaya nga po, pina-renovate bago ko po binalik yung Bilibid 19 from NBI detention facility. So why is that happening?
Well, nakita po namin na talagang napaka-creative itong mga inmates sa Building 14. Yung mga na yung kay Peter ko, nakaukit sa kanyang tsinelas, yung kanyang cellphone, plus yung kanyang charger. Tapos,
And again, okay, I can believe that kasi ganyan naman talaga noon. Walang katapusan.
Senator De Lima, can we just allow Secretary Aguirre to continue the narration?
Okay, thank you.
before
I'm
we
sorry.
interject?
I'm sorry.
so marami pa rin po nakuha. The following day, mayroon pa rin charges. I don't know how were they able to hide. These are big boosters. Signal boosters. Now, we know for a fact that these are prohibited inside the Bilibid. And we know for a fact that these cell phones are used by these high-profile inmates in order to transact illegal drugs throughout the Philippines. So, is this not a case where wiretapping should be allowed? Because in the first place, they are not allowed to use these cell phones.
That is a perfectly valid proposition. Now, yun na nga po, nakakalungkot lang na hanggang ngayon, nakakalusot pa rin pala. Wala ko talagang katapusan niya noon eh. Kahit anong klaseng mga regulasyon po ang mga pinapatupad natin noon na talagang strictly no cell phones. Dapat ang policy. And syempre, ang mga ganyan, mga contrabands na yan, hindi pwede yan nakakapasok dyan kung walang kakontsaba na mga prison guards or prison officials. So nakakalungkot, akala ko safe na talaga or secure na yung what is this? Building 14. And going back to the issue and thank you for raising those, or for giving that information. Now, I agree that we should consider relaxing the rules or the law on the anti-wiretapping law insofar as convicts are concerned. Because they have no business really having communication gadgets while inside the Bilibid. Now, so I also join the position that we can think of a lesser threshold of evidence when it comes to wiretapping. But nothing so low as to be susceptible so much to abuses or possible excesses on the part of law enforcement authorities. Thank you.